Everybody, today we'll be looking at the 7th issue of Moon Knight by Jed McKay. This starts the second volume, of course, of the series. So anyway, this starts pretty much almost exactly after the events of the 6th issue with Moon Knight's base being destroyed by Zodiac. And well, now he's looking for the people who works for him. So he goes to the bar with no name, which is just a supervillain bar filled with supervillains. It's super funny, and it's super weird, because apparently the bar switches every time a superhero does find out about it, so that's why it's called the bar with no name. Anyway, the first guy he goes with is 8-Ball, who's like a D-list supervillain. Anyway, him and his friend Soldier basically threaten to kill him if he doesn't tell him anything he knows about him. So 8-Ball basically is like, oh, okay, there's this guy named Marsdale. He knows him. So they go to Marsdale. Marsdale doesn't crack, unfortunately, and he also doesn't feel pain. And Moon Knight believes him, feeling that he won't ever try to get anything out of him. But he does tell him of a guy named Clown who also worked for Zodiac. So Moon Knight goes to Clown, only to find out that his head has been totally decapitated by Zodiac before he could get to him. So, yeah, that was pretty rough. Meanwhile, Greer, who is also known as Tigra, I think it's Tigra, yeah. She's being interviewed by Black Panther because she was sent by the Avengers to keep an eye on Moon Knight. And she's basically just telling him that, Moon Knight's okay other than the typical violent antics he usually goes through. Anyway, the chapter ends with Moon Knight's therapist being taken by Zodiac, and that's where it sort of leads off. Anyway, pretty good issue, sort of a 9 out of 10. It does move the plot forward with the whole Zodiac Chronicles, I guess you could call it. And yeah, it was pretty good. The change in art style was a bit weird for me at first, but I started growing it, and most people did too, so it's not too bad. Luckily, these are the only two artists on the book, so yeah. Anyway, that's all for today. See you later.